Hi, this is Bill Cullen. We call the show Cullen's Adventures, and we're going to set the investigative gears to grinding today on the subject of worms. Humanity owes much to these small, boneless, limbless creatures of the underground dark, much more than many people suspect. Our program is presented as a special service by this station and is furnished by Jennings Incorporated, publishers of the Book of Knowledge, the foremost children's encyclopedia for more than 50 years. Poets through the ages have been ready, willing, and even eager to pay tribute to the role played by spring showers in paving the way for the burgeoning blooms of May. They've shown little inclination, however, to honor the springtime contributions of the earthworm, and important contributions they are, too. As pointed out in the Book of Knowledge, the earthworm is a living mill, grinding up soil by day and night to make a fine bed in which our plant life may take root. It's been reckoned that there are, on the average, some 50,000 earthworms to an acre of land, and that they raise from 14 to 18 tons of soil to the surface every year. Well, now that the warm weather has come and soil is unfrozen and the earthworm is again busy at its underground labors, I thought it might be nice to devote at least a moment or two to acknowledging its contributions to human health and happiness, to make up, even if only in a small way, for the poet's neglect. Here goes. First off, there's the earthworm's function as an earth eater. Strong as it is in muscle power, the worm does not butt its way through the earth. It eats its way, swallowing the earth particles, digesting them, and expelling the residue out of the opening of the burrow behind it. No matter how deep the worm goes, this process is always the same. The soil must be eaten before it can be cast out of the burrow. Because of this, the earth in which the worm works is continually being brought up to the surface, exposed to the air, freshened, fertilized by the absorption of atmospheric gases, and receiving new deposits of organic matter to increase its fertility. In addition to dining on earth, the earthworm feeds on dead leaves, fallen blossoms, and seeds, and other vegetable substances lying near the mouth of its burrow. Now, many of these leaves and other substances it eats, many or parts of many, it leaves to decay and form new material for the regeneration of the soil. Now, there we have two valuable processes: the bringing up of old soil to the surface and the addition of leaves and other substances to the soil. In addition to this, the earthworm is constantly opening out channels in the earth which allow air and moisture to enter. Now, all of these perforations and dampings of the soil open up ways for the germination of seeds and for the spread of the tender root hairs of plants that, in hard, unbroken soil, would find the nourishment they need only with difficulty. Well, the time has come, in other words, to give the earthworm its due. And by the way of compensating for the neglect this underground creature has received at the hands of Messrs. Shelley, Wordsworth, Byron, and confreres, I'd like to close this Cullen's Adventures Worm Report with a brief poetic tribute. Hail to thee, dear earthworm, bird thou never wert, but please stay just the way you are, we dig you in the dirt. Well, once again, time's up. Before we sign off, here's an invitation to those of you with youngsters still in school. We put together a booklet containing some more interesting facts and figures, which I'm sure you'll enjoy reading. If you'd like to receive a copy to pass on to the kids, why don't you let us hear from you? It's free. All we need is your name and address, printed plainly, please, on a postcard. Mail the card to Cullen's Adventures, Box 3400, Grand Central Station, New York City, and we'll send the booklet right out to you. I'll be checking in again tomorrow at this same dial spot for another of these Cullen's Adventure get-togethers, furnished by Jennings Incorporated, publishers of the Book of Knowledge. Hope you'll join us. Till then, this is Bill Cullen saying thank you and goodbye.